Want to avoid injury or burnout? Do this simple tip that at least 95% of people who exercise are not doing. 95% of people who exercise, in my opinion, are not exercising with the best efficiency because they're missing out on this one simple tip. And this simple tip is so easy, you won't believe it. It is to record down your exercise. The reason I say 95% is because if you go to a typical gym, how many people are recording their training? Maybe 1 out of 20. If you go to a typical running track or park where people are jogging, how many people are consistently tracking a lot of data about the cardio exercise they do? Maybe 1 out of 20. So that's how I get my 95% rough estimate. Similarly today, I'll teach you some skills that you can use by looking in your training record to see what you should do more of, less of, or different so that you can keep progressing and lower any risk of injury or burnout. I like this saying by Tommy Kono. Tommy Kono was an Olympic weightlifting champion, and he said that the faintest ink is better than the strongest memory. That means that recording down your training is really important. This is such a simple tip, but there are so many benefits that maybe many of you do not realize. I've actually coached many thousands of online clients, and when they have trouble progressing, what do I ask for? I ask for their training log so that I can see what they should do next and give them better, more accurate advice. When you're recording training, it doesn't really matter what kind of exercise you like. If you like some kind of cardio training, running, swimming and so on, you can record the distance, the speed, the rest time between intervals, how you felt at the end, what was your energy level, what was the weather that day, did your joints hurt, was there any soreness the next day? You can record these things in your training log. In fact, I think for running, it's pretty simple. There's a lot of apps for this. If you're doing strength training, you record your sets, your reps, the tempo, which is the speed that you do the exercise. You record how much weight you use. You also record maybe if there's any joint pain or any discomfort during the exercise. You also record how your physical condition was. Were you well rested? Did you eat enough in the past day? These sort of things also matter. So you record these down in your training log. Now I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, you're doing dumbbell shoulder presses. If you're recording down your training, you will know what you did the past few times you did this exercise. Then you'll know if you're progressing. If you're still progressing, keep on doing the exercise because your body is benefiting from the exercise. As you can see from your recorded training log, you are improving in strength or number of reps, or you can reduce your rest time. Many ways to progress, but from a training log, you will know you're progressing. You can keep doing the exercise. However, if you're not progressing, wow, for 2 weeks I couldn't do a single extra rep, or maybe even I got worse, this is a sign you need to change something in the exercise. Maybe the grip that you use, maybe a dumbbell to a barbell, maybe a different angle, because your body has already gained the benefits from the current thing you're doing. You need to change to something else before you get a repetitive injury or your nervous system gets fatigued. Similarly for running or swimming or cardio, if you've been doing 5k runs for the last few months, it's likely you'll reach a kind of plateau. That's where you need to change. Maybe you do 800 meter intervals. Maybe you do 2k intervals. You do something different that your body is lacking and that it's not adjusted to. That's how you keep progressing. So that's on an individual exercise basis. However, there's also a systemic whole body thing you gotta consider. If you're training, let's say, 2 times a week, no problem, you keep progressing the whole body, every exercise keeps getting better. You can actually increase training because you seem to be recovering fine. The fastest results come from when you are training within your recovery ability but still pushing the limits. But if you're training 4 days a week and you're struggling to improve, it's very, very possible that you're overtraining your current recovery ability. There's no fixed amount for how much you should train. It depends on your situation. Are you sleeping well? Are you eating well? How's your lifestyle stress? Are you digesting food? Are you breathing well? Are you having a lot of joint pain? If you're having these things, you need to find out why and also lower the training amount so your body can recover. Once you're recovering, you can increase the training amount again. But you won't know if you're getting better or not. You don't know if you're going to need to reduce the training. You don't know if you're progressing unless you record stuff. So record the training log. It may sound a bit obsessive to write everything down, but successful athletes, successful clients, successful coaches all do these things. So why not follow the clues that successful people give us? The reason I think recording things really works is because many of you, including myself, have limited time to exercise. So each minute that you have is minutes away from your work, away from your family, away from your other responsibilities. So you want to make each minute count. And the way to make each minute count is to be super efficient. And the way to make efficient progress is to record stuff down so you know what to adjust. Yes, it's true. The most important kind of exercise is the one that you like, is the one that you can do consistently. But since you're trying to make this exercise habit a consistent habit that you keep for life, that's a good idea. Why not build in that extra little bit of habit to record what you do? That means that you can not just make a consistent habit, you can make consistent progress, which is highly motivating and helps you keep the consistent habit. So I hope you understand the importance of recording your training, and I hope you can implement it in your life, in your training program. Hope you enjoyed this tip. For more health tips based on science and also my experiences, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of these tips. Look forward to seeing your progress.